Hello, losers, cool beans, and void critters, but not those void critters. Today we're playing the horror game, The Voidness. Seems to be a bit of a science, exploration, things went wrong kind of vibe. We have some technology to help us in our explorations, and it looks like there's at least some good old alien isolation vibes of there's functionality for things to hear you through your mic. So that'll be fun. For full disclaimer, fun times, I did get a free key through Keymailer for this game. So shall we see how long it takes me to die and what exactly is going on and what is the Voidness? The Voidness would be a cool band name if there isn't already. You never know, there's so many bands. The Voidness. How to play. So you got your keys here. I will probably muddle these. And mission briefing. 8 personnels within the NSAS Space Specialists will be ongoing the mission to explore the unexplained void on the newly founded planet called Tenebris, which is named after the Latin word darkness. The void is still in its early development studies, but from early tests it seems to be some kind of another dimension that is reported to be filled just with gloom. 6 personnels will be stationed Base 1, while 2 other personnels will be stationed in Base 2. The 2 bases have been set up with equipment for all the personnels involved. Such equipment involves, for example, what the scientists called the range finder, which is a device that can act as a passageway into the gloom by spreading particles, which will allow the specialists to see. It is still to be said if it leads to anywhere or if there is any life within it. The space specialists will be studying its existence and report back in a few years' time. So we casually found some nice, wonderful void, literal void, on the planet they named after darkness, away out in space. And they went, gee, wonder if there's life out there in the dark. Let's just send a few people out to see. What can go wrong? Yeah, I think there's going to be life, and I don't think it's going to be friendly life. Mostly because, it's a horror game and all that. You know what? If this isn't you just sitting down to watch, and you've been watching a bunch of things, this is your reminder to stretch and get a drink. Because as a shrimp that's recorded a couple of things in a row, I'm like, oh yeah, take care of yourself. That's a thing. But less memos and more voids. Try not to get sunk into the void. Press tab to open inventory. Press any key to step into the void. Well, how can I not get sunk into it if I'm going into it? If you look long enough into the void begins to look back through you. I thought space was the final frontier, but the void is the final frontier.
Here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, based on just the little glimpse already, things don't feel right. Oh, yeah, no, with this amount of blood, no. What happened, and who are we? Q to examine. Thank you for giving plain text. Oh, medical injury medbay. 45 urgent care. New patient information. Francesca Lee, 19th of August, 2037. We're a whole 12 years in the future. Age 39, date of birth 2nd of April 1998. Language, English. Employer, NSAS, Inc. Occupation, Space Research Team. Oh boy. List chief symptoms in order of severity. Severe head trauma. Still recovering in medbay. Concussion might occur. Infection from damaged particles from the crash, such as hand and arm. Left knee injured, which might recover quickly from. Okay, what crash? Was this just us getting here? Were we already here? And also I'm not really feeling so great about starting off in bad shape. It's not gonna get any better from here. Attention, sector doors power. All sector doors will shut down automatically in any case of emergency. Please use power switch lever to restore sector doors control again. Well, at least there's light. I don't think this is necessarily going to have been anything positive, though. But hey, I'm fine. We're gonna be fine. Can I read these? No. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's this? Sector access card. Oh, okay, and it is my own. Cool. Now I can get out and about, right? Find out what on earth is happening.
Where is everybody?
Powering it up, find a way out through. This kind of looks like people just melted here, but I'm hoping it's more sheets rather than, you know, hazmat suits. And the more I look at it, the more I'm like, no, they're just sheets. They're not anything more. Okay. Presumably I have one though? Yes. What is this?
Oh, my sweet baby boy. I will be back home soon, as
Beautiful.
promised.
Yeah, I didn't like that opening sequence of her clearly thinking about her family. That must be really tough for, you know, anybody in any kind of traveling or dangerous career, but especially something like this where, like, you're going into space. Like, how do astronauts and people do this kind of thing whenever they have families? Professor Brian, I want to access your locker. I bet you have answers. Can I just admire? No, okay. Press tab to open your inventory to see your objective. Yeah, well, yes, I'm trying to find out what happened to my crew. Nice bunk beds. I'm sure nobody rolls off those. Well, if you did, you'd probably give yourself a slight concussion on the... Okay, this looks like a little bit of a barricade. I should not be moving these. This is the, like, definition of... No, they were put there for a reason, and I should not... Like, who am I to decide that it wasn't a good reason? Hello? Oh dear. And hide under desks like this one, in any case that you need to. Okay. Just hiding away. I appreciate this is just mechanics and we're not in danger yet, but... You know what, as long as I don't do anything too self-destructive. I say thinking about that one time in Alien Isolation. I tried to throw a flare to distract the alien and, yeah, I kind of accidentally dropped it at my feet. That went about as well as you'd expect. Okay. Oh, mission briefing. This is the same thing as I was reading in the menu, but with a little extra information. 2 bases will be set up. The first base will be located in the south area and consists of 2 sectors, which is Sector 1 and 2. The second base will be set in the north area, approximately 3.7 miles away. Both bases will be in direct communication with each other. That's good. It's Space Specialist in Base 1, Sector 1, Sector 1 to 2, so this is us. Professor Brian, 51-year-old professor and team leader. Francesca, that's us. 39-year-old former astronomer. Alicia Hill, 27-year-old former astrobiologist. Ryan Jacob, 32-year-old doctor from Oxhens University. Jake William, 48-year-old astronaut, also a partner of Professor Brian. A partner? Like a business partner, or like is Professor Brian into some, or is Professor Brian poly? Because both are valid. I don't know which context to read this in. Philip Callahan, 28-year-old junior astronaut and first-time mission for NSAS. Space Specialist Base 2, Sector 2-3. Lee Ray, 42-year-old planetary engineer. Paul Jackson, 50-year-old mechanical engineer. Okay, so we've got all the sciencey scientists, and the other base is like two engineers. Mission launch date 19th of August. Yeah, 2037. The music was disconcerting for all of that, but to know that I'm going towards it is...
Sector door's power is off here, too. I have to get through that door. Maybe I can contact Base 2 and see what the hell is going on.
Okay. That sounds to be broken by throwing something at them. Well, that's nice. Nice and logical. But do I have to? I feel like I might be safe, you know, and I'm not doing myself any favors. That was a very satisfying glass break. Don't cut yourself, break and go through the glass panel. I appreciate the achievements. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Are you a radio? The most adorable little radio? Shush. Thanks, buddy. You look like a robot head. Okay, sometimes avoid detection. Sometimes. How long until I see something? Oh, look, vents. And they're big vents, too. Oh. I was seeing if I could jump, but instead I whistled. And now I can no longer whistle. Okay.
What the hell happened here?
I don't know, me. But, sorry, I got momentarily distracted because, you know, if you squint a little bit to allow for, you know, the not exact shape, but that crack and wall is, you know, very much given Mickey Mouse. Now that would be a conspiracy theory for the void, wouldn't it? Hello? Why are there more radios? Why are they all playing this? If people left the radios on, surely they'd all be on, like, separate stations. Separate. Stepping on shattered glass will make noise and can alert anyone near. Anyone near. Malfunction. That's okay, stay malfunctiony.
Professor Brian? Anyone here?
Oh, I don't think Professor Brian's here. Certainly not going to answer anyway. Oh yeah, okay, this door opens. Hello. Ooh. I will say, if this is the atmosphere just in the lead up to things before I even actually, you know, I'm dealing with whatever lurks in the void. Just wow. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it so much I don't like it. That's a screwdriver, right? Look at the screwdriver to open the vent. Okay, yeah, I can open the vent, but I don't want to open the vent. Because you know what happens when I open the vent? I get to find out more things that are wrong and messed up and bad for my continued existence. Like that. That is not good for my continued existence. Hello. Except please don't anything massive. Oh, okay, the lights came back on. You noticed that shadow, right? There was a shadow. Something moved over there. I'm just waiting on a jump scare, it's fine. The anticipation is great. The implication that I am following whatever is lurking around is also great, and I love it. And I would never at all be being sarcastic. Yes, I did go past the vent. Follow the yellow blood road. That was rude. That was so rude. Okay. This is fine. I am the thing in the vents. Fear me. There's no necromorphs. No xenomorphs. Just shrimpomorphs. Yeah, just shrimpomorphs. They should fear me. I shouldn't fear them. They should fear me. What was that? Also, there is so nothing subtle about crawling around in this vent. Maybe that was the lighting then, because like it couldn't have went anywhere if there was something there. Can I go under this desk at all? No. Okay, objective update. So we still have to find out what happened to our crew. We need to find a broadcast radio to communicate with base 2 and find the code to open the storage room. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. This is not fine. Sorry, the truth slipped out a second there. This is fine. Don't listen to anything else. This is fine. Everything is okay. I shouldn't lie to myself too much though, because my brain is really close to going, everything is awesome when you're part of a team. But you know what? I was part of a team and it wasn't awesome, so shush, brain. Shush. I can hear a radio. That was so uncalled for. Like, are you a broadcast radio? Or are you just radio? Either way, disconcerting sounds. I don't like it. I hear voices. Okay, it's just the automated voices. You seem to have become a clay sculpture. That's what happened to at least one of my crew. Okay, this is giving plant dead space. This is fine. This is fine.
Come in, base 2. This is base 1. Come in, base 2.
Come on.
This is Francesca Lee. Something bad is happening in base 1. Damn it.
Very bad.
It's not working.
I mean, of course it's not working. They're probably in the same boat. I'm probably the only person. And the code, find out what is going on in base 1. Just find the codes and find out what's happening. No pressure. Why did the light flicker? This is fine. This is fine. We just have some, find a valve wheel to open. Find a valve wheel to open the main door. Okay. Okay. And where might I find one of those? The truth. Locate Leech's key. Okay.
Alicia's
Open.
card.
Okay, go back to the lockers. Don't suppose she has a valve in her locker by any chance? Alicia's. Okay, we got multiple things to look at. Could you not shake while I'm trying to read, please? My name is Alicia Hill from Base 1. I am one of the 6 space specialists that were sent out to study the mysterious void on the newly founded planet that we call Tenebris, which is a Latin word for darkness. The void is still in its early development, but from early tests it seems to be some kind of another dimension that is reported to be filled with just gloom. The mission, however, was unsuccessful. Define unsuccessful! There have been unexplained tremors, which lead to unexpected shutdowns in our base. The tremors have also damaged one of our sectors and injured one of our crewmates, Francesca Lee. She's recovering in the med bay. This implies a lot happened in a short space of time, unless I have been in the med bay way longer than I think. The damage from the tremors and shocks that have been occurring has led to an open contamination in our base, where one of our other crewmates, Philip Callahan, has been contaminated. It happened all so quickly. Can we assume that's him then, stood at the other room's door? By the order of Professor Bryan, we had to lock Philip Callahan out to stop him from spreading the infection. I still hear his screams and cries as he kept banging on the doors to let him in until he couldn't no more, until he was stiff. Oh yeah, stiff. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, as in we locked him, like, outside of the whole base, or just outside of the room? Because depending how you take stiff, like, floating in space, stiff, or, clay in that room, stiff. I'm thinking space, and then the clay figures are somebody else, because clearly something happened to everyone else. We are out of options. The tremors keep on occurring, which can lead to more sectors being damaged and spread contamination in our base. Our broadcast radio to communicate with Base 2 has been damaged, so we cannot get a hold of the others. The exit door has also been heavily damaged, so the only way to open it up is manually with a valve wheel. Our only option is to venture inside the void and make our way to the Base 2. That's our only chance. As instructed by Professor Bryan, that's the one and only way. Myself, Professor Bryan, Jake William, and Ryan Jacob will be making our way to Base 2. Francesca, if you ever wake up and see this, I am so sorry. There is nothing we could have done. We had to leave. If you ever do, I left you some supplies in the storage room. The door code has been changed to 6871. It was against the professor's orders, but I couldn't keep you locked up, just like we left Philip. I believe you will wake up, and if you do, then we will meet at base 2. Try and make your way to us. Goodbye. Okay, so Mr. Clay Guy, presumably is Philip, and the rest of them left to go to the other base. Which means I'm going to follow in their footsteps, and I don't know. I'm not confident in their odds of having ever actually reached the other base. But who knows, maybe they're all over at the other base being like, woo, we're safe. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, why did I just wake up starring in my own horror game? Woo! Also, I'm sorry, was I literally left behind to, like, what? Die horribly? Because I was injured and thus couldn't go? Or because they think I'm contaminated? Because I feel like you could probably have kitted me up in, like, a little oxygen suit and, you know, carried me along. I feel like it wouldn't have been that impossible, would it? Would it? Am I being unreasonable? I don't know. I'm just the person that got left behind, you know? Okay. 6871. Yep. And what are you?
My name is Alicia Hill from Base 1. I'm one of the 6 space specialists that were sent out to study the mysterious void in the newly founded planet that we call Tenebris, which is Latin for darkness. The void is still in its early development, but from early tests it seems...
I didn't even need to read everything out. That's good to know.
Scared right? Others went to base 2. Oh, no. That explains why nobody's here. Oh my god. I have to try and make my way to them. Through the void.
Through the void. I mean, that would be the easy part, right? Are you the keypad door? Okay, Tremors. Six, 8, 7, 1. Granted. Thanks. Please have a valve. Ooh, a safe terminal panel. Locate the save room. You can save your progress once per terminal. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of... Is this anyone in particular? Just storages. But okay, a little Resident Evil, Alien Isolation save vibe. Ooh. Newer space sun, let's say. Shiny, I suppose. Valve. Cool. Medkit? Medkit. Always good. Medkits can be applied to wounds to heal yourself. Yes. Yes, and I hope I won't need it too soon. Data saving. Francesca is not having a good day. And thus I am not having a good day. But you know what? This is going to be a better day than all the other days until we get out of here. Because we're going to get out of here. I believe in that. Or maybe we're going to live in the void forever. But we'll find out. So next time we'll take our little valve and go out into the void where things will get dark and, well, we'll have the fun time because I know this game is a lot about using scanning equipment to know what you need to avoid. I'm intrigued. I want to know the story. I want to see if any of our crew got to the other base. Maybe the other base is still okay. Like, maybe we can still hold out that hope. I said maybe. Until next time. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to check out my channel. Obviously, we'll be playing more of the Voidness, and I have a variety of longer and shorter content. And I hope you're having a better day than Francesca, because waking up to be like, oh yeah, we casually abandoned you, oops, sorry. Not a good start of the day. No, no. Goodbye.